Welcome back, guys. So today I have a very special guest, very dear to my heart. I mean, very, 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 very dear to my heart. And we are going to discuss. Should I tell them now?
Tell them now.
Yeah, we are going to discuss friendship. We are going to talk about friendship. You know, I've learned a lot about friendship. I have learned a lot about friendship, and friendship is a journey. I mean, it's a ship with a friend, isn't it? So it's a journey, but that journey is very interesting. I've come to understand that friendship is deep. Like, it's a journey, it's deep, and it takes a lot of work to be friend with somebody. So I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to introduce my guest, which is Nana Yaa. Nana Yaa has been or is my friend for... Actually, today I'm going to ask her something. September 2023, yeah?
Yes.
When did we first meet?
Yeah. It's the question you get asked in a relationship. You have to do the anniversary dates. Oh my goodness.
When did we first meet?
We first met.
I want the month and I want the year.
The month and the year.
Yeah.
Yo, we met 2000 and...
Right.
You can clearly see out of us two. 2000 and... I would say 6, 7.
Right. Let me give her the answer because clearly she does not know. We met in September 2008, which is exactly 15 years this month.
Happy anniversary!
15 years. We met 15 years ago already.
It wasn't September though.
It was in September.
It wasn't September because we met for carnival time. And that wasn't September.
Yeah, but before carnival time, you came to Luton.
No.
You did.
Did I?
Please. You know what? Yeah.
Guys,
we'll come back to that. But yeah, Nana Yaa is here with me. I'm so glad to have this conversation with her because, you know, we can say we've been a lot through our friendship though. Yeah. It's been good things, it's been bad things, it's been a lot of challenges. It's not been rosy, like...
No.
But it's been love. Like, I love her like my sister. I'm sure she loves me the same.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so guys, we are here to talk to you about friendship.
We are going to talk about friendship.
So, yeah, how has been our friendship? Like, how will you define our friendship? In one word.
In one word?
Yeah, how will you define it? I've always wanted to ask you that question.
Patient.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, patient.
Yeah.
Our friendship has been patient.
Yeah.
As much as I didn't remember the date and when we first met, 15 years we have gone through a lot. Before our journey, our proper journey with Christ, we have walked together. Through our ups and downs, even from a distance, because there has been a time for us where we have been, communication was, you know, dead, very platonic, civil, like acquaintances at one point. Yeah. But our friendship has been patient. That's the word I can say. It has been patient. And the foundation has always been, there's always been love, even when we have respected each other's boundaries, though there has been questions where we want to ask each other, but it's like, I will not let go of you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let go. As I'll call her, my left leg and my right foot. I wouldn't let go. So definitely the word I will give it is patient.
Yeah. I'll also give the word of I will say matured. Because as you said, we've been through, even before our walk with Christ, we were deeply in the things of the world. Like, you and I was like parties, like
you was there.
All those things. We're not gonna go there, but it was a lot of things, and we're together there, and then we found ourselves together in Christ.
Yeah.
So it's like I've known you before and after. I mean the transformation.
But to think about it, if we go back a bit, though we said we first met each other in September 2008, bear in mind, me and you, we've known our paths have always crossed before that because of church. Because we both started from the root. So let's say from the ages 5, 6, we have
from TVC.
So our friendship has been destined. Because our paths crossed when we didn't even know each other. As little kids, you know, you have your friendship, like, I'm not your friend, I'm not your friend. Or I know her, but I don't know her. To when we finally properly met each other in that year of 2008 to where we are now.
Yeah, because I remember when we used to come to London from France for holidays. I know you were in that church. Yeah. But we didn't know each other. So
you sat at the front, I sat at the back.
Okay.
Or you sat at the left, I sat at the right. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for me it's been a matured, journey, because I mean, and I can say that boldly, I've not had that journey with anybody apart from you. Like, before I came to the UK, I have friends that I've grown up with and everything. And when I go back to France, it's a different, it's the same without being the same. Yeah. Because we were young, it was before our matured, state. It was before, like, we became women. We were kids. So when I go back, okay, I know that person, like, I've known that person forever. Yeah. But with you, it's been when we were grown, like adults, where we took decisions, like life decisions that, had consequences, that had, so that journey for me has been, like, it's like we've moved really slowly, but surely, like, it's been, it's hard, but I'm still going. It's that I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, we have definitely journeyed through very high and low, let's say, trenches as well as hills and valleys. Yeah. But one thing that I appreciate is that we've both allowed ourselves to make our mistakes and learn and encourage each other in how to grow and pick up on things. Because, like, for example, with me, I gave birth first, and you've watched me, and now you are in the motherhood committee. So we've learned from each other. You went uni first. Yeah. For me, it wasn't that. I was at your graduation. Then you came to my graduation. Wow. So we've learned a lot from each other. Where it's even been in the stages of where we haven't had much communication with each other, but from afar we've watched each other to pick up things and mature.
About it. Wow. Okay. I never thought about it. It's quite interesting because, we've had that space or that season where there was a big elephant in the room, like
a very big, mighty, great one, a great grey African elephant. The biggest elephant on the world is the African one. It was the biggest one that was there. It didn't want to move. It didn't even make a noise. It was just there.
And I'm thinking, I'm like, how did we get there? Because even in our journey, you and I is like, we're sleeping on the same bed. We're like always together. And then bam.
Do you know what it was? Sorry.
Sorry, she's speaking Hebrew there.
That was Hebrew there. Forgive me, people. For our friendship, and that's something that I've never had with the people that have come into my life. Yeah. I don't want it to sound offensive, but friends that I've had in seasons. Yeah. With me and you, we've never argued.
No, we haven't.
We've never argued. We've never had the fight to say, I'm not talking to you again.
It's so in 15 years.
In 15 years, we have not had an argument, but in 15 years, we have been able to tell each other whatever's going on. But when that time of where things distant, or when the elephant decided to join us on our journey, I think that was where another level of reality kicked in. because that time when the elephant came in, that's when I became a mum.
Right. Okay.
And for you was there for me. You was my sister and everything. But I think maybe it's just from my perspective that how I think I felt that you were at that point of where what else can I do to help Nana Yaa? Because sometimes, and I see with other friendship, when they see that, oh, they've gotten married, I have to give them their space. Their mother, I have to give them their space. It's like you feel like as if you don't fit in or you don't know how to fit in. And to always ask your friend or your sister the question, how are you today? How are you feeling? And then you have in your mind, they've gone through something, not traumatic, but it's a big change. Asking that question all the time is like, you're not doing what you should be doing, or you're not asking the questions as in to help them, and you feel a bit helpless. It's like the elephant then decide, okay, let me come because there's a gap here. Let me come and be in between you guys, and then just shadow. And then things happened with you that I didn't even have a clue about, you know, true. And then you branched out because you began to network more, you met more people, you know, and glory to God, it was along alignment with where you're going with your path with the Lord. So, but for me at that point, I felt like as if, okay, where we have always done everything together, it's like as if there's where we was like this, it's like it's coming like a wide road. So it's like, okay, how do I manage this? Because me being a mum, not at a young age, but at a moment where I wasn't even expecting it, to manage that, and then to have my sister at the same time, because me and her is like handbag and, you know, makeup brush. Should I put it like that? But now it's like, how do I manage to balance the two? Because we have many milestones, as every other person has a milestone, but when reality really kicks in, it's like your bubble bursts. Like,
and it's interesting that you say that, because I would say that, you know, if in every friendship has to be tested.
Yes.
And
100%.
I feel that was a test there.
100%.
Because there's never a day where, I mean, I told myself, okay, you know, I'm cutting Nana Yaa off. You know, for me, you always going to be part of me. But I felt that was like a test. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I felt that it's something that needed to come for us to really see and, you know, really prove if a friendship is that strong. And I feel that though it was a bit painful, it was painful.
It was painful.
It was like, okay, you know, I don't feel the same vibe anymore. I feel that it was needed. We needed this, because now I don't feel that we're going to go through that season again. No. You know, at the age that we are now, you know, we've got kids and everything. We don't need that thing. No. But I felt that at that point, we needed that test. Yeah. And I believe that test has to come also because of where God is taking you. Wherever God is taking you, He's taking you with a crop of people. Yeah. And sometimes He needs to remove certain people. And in that journey, honestly, there's a lot of people we don't really talk to anymore. Like, we're not too close to. And it's for a reason. It's not that we've argued. It's not that we don't like them. It's just how life is. I mean, we've moved on. We're not in that lifestyle anymore. Not even necessarily that lifestyle, but we've just moved on. Yeah. But me and you, we're still together. Yeah. And it's interesting how we've been navigating. And remember what I said, the knot is all about knowing, navigating, overcoming, transforming, and succeeding. So I felt that we've known each other. Yep. We've navigated through, you know, the life storms, the storms of life. Yeah. I felt that we've overcome a lot together. A lot, yeah. I feel that we've been transformed by our lives, by our journey. And I feel that we're succeeding. Yeah. For me, you're on top of my knots. Yeah. I've every journey of my friendship with you is now at the succeeding point. Oh, glory to God. It's not even at the transforming, because our transforming process has already begun, and I think we change we evolve every day, but I feel that now our friendship is at a point that you can't tell me anything about Nana Yaa. Like, the most you can do, like, no, it's fine. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, because I think as of recent, when we've had our conversation, is you have to be transparent. Yeah, and that is also because I remember during when we had our stagnant time, there was a question you asked me, and I'll never forget up to this day. I was sleeping, and then Linda messaged me. She's like, "Yeah,
how do you consider me? Do you consider me as a friend or as a sister? And I was like, okay, first of all, it was early in the morning. And then, like, I had that time, my daughter, she was much younger. But it was a question that you have to ask, because with all your relationships, you have to get to that point where you have to reflect. You cannot ignore things in your relationship dynamics and continue as if everything is okay. You have to be at that point of transparency where you're comfortable to ask the person that you are in that relationship with, be it your friend or your partner, whoever. You need to ask where you are at or how you consider each other, especially when you see that the journey that you're taking is going to be for a long time. Because every relationship is seasonal. Asides marriage, even marriage, you can consider, you can actually say a marriage is seasonal, because one that takes their vows, they say until death do us part. It's a season. Once that time comes, that is a season that ends. But even with friendship, that is also a season. So to know where you are and where it's going, I mean, as some people can say, you can love someone from afar, which is very, very true. So long as you are the one that supports them and you're always someone that they can go to, or vice versa. There's nothing wrong with loving someone from afar, but you have to get to that point where you ask your friend, you know, where are we? Like, and to reflect, have those open conversations. It's needed.
It's so needed. And it's interesting because I feel that every relationship, including friendship, needs to be worked on. Like, if you don't put the work in, it's not going to work. It needs to be sustained. And I felt that at that time, maybe we thought that, okay, it's already acquired. Like, we're already friends. So there was no work. There was no work. We didn't care.
That's true.
I mean, you're my friend, that's it.
That's true.
But as you grow, you realize that, no, I need to put the work in, you know. And it's not just by saying it, it's by doing it. So, Nana, let's have this convo. It's not, we don't even have to do it formally. Or let's go for a drink or something. Like, so we're busy. Like, life is lifing. But like, the little effort that will make that friendship stronger is so important. It is. And I've realized that with you, that I need to put the work on. Like, it's not gonna fall from heaven. It's not gonna fall from the sky. Like, I need to if I really love her as my sister and my friend, then I need to work on. And it's the same with everything. Even with our work with Christ, you need to put the work on. You know, salvation is a daily journey, a daily work. And I think that this is what we need to do, especially in this generation, that you hear a lot, oh, I've cut her off, I've cut him off. Like, it's like we change friends, like we change clothes.
Our clothes,
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was in that space, oh, that person, I've cut her off and everything. But I actually sit back now and I'm like, why did I cut that person off? There must be a tangible reason why that person was cut off. And it has to be like, okay, God is telling me your route that you are taking, that she's taking, is different. And even that, I don't have to cut you off. There must be some communication. Don't mistake in my word, but there are people that are not good. There are friends that are not good. Fair enough. That one is we know that. But the people that we constantly, I've cut her off because of petty things. I've cut her off because of that. I'm thinking, was it all the people that I've cut off? Did I have to really cut them off? Or was it like a season, like me and you, like you and I had, that we needed to grow over it? Or was it just my pettiness that, you know? So I asked myself a lot of questions about, honestly, friendship is interesting.
It is.
It's interesting. And I've learned that with you.
It is interesting. It's a journey.
It's a journey.
It's one relationship that, if you really want to mature, you can learn a lot from that one person who you call your BFF. You know, the BFF, best friends forever, or your BF, your best friend, because now the codes are coming in so quickly. I don't know what is what, but it's one relationship, one journey that if you're gonna walk with that person and hold their hand and go all the way with them, you have to put the work in.
Right. It's
You have to put the work in. And even for those people that you cut off, as how you said, if there isn't a tangible reason, even for the tangible reason, because I even got, a word recently, which you know about, that even that one person that if they have even done something bad to you, as it says in the word, you have to love your enemies. You have to love that one that has done you wrong, for the fact that one day, it's hard, but one day, that time that your paths cross, it's also a test, because how would you act when you see that person?
That's the thing.
Because that time when you see that person, are you going to be their savior? Are you going to be the one to help them at that point in time? Or are they going to be the one you have to go to for help? You never know where your path will be when you meet that person. But that one that you're walking with, you have to put the work in.
You have to put the work in. And, it's interesting how the Bible says that, I posted something. Let me get my phone. And I've had a lot of reaction about it.
Okay.
And I've realized that we have a lot to learn, There's a lot we have a lot to learn, like, especially in terms of friendship. So I posted, fact, blood is thicker than water.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact. And when I researched, I think blood is like ×2 thicker than water. So like the substance, like the, how blood is consistent is definitely thicker than water. But when you go to the Bible says in Proverbs 18:24 that a real friend sticks closer than a brother. So we know that the Bible is true. And when you compare what society is telling us about, somebody that is family and somebody that is not family, it's like, it's not, I know it's hard truth, but, I love my family, Nana, I love her family, but it's not every family member that you gel with and that can be with you in all times.
Yeah.
And we have to take the example of, was it David and Jonathan? Not blood related from anywhere. No. And the Bible said that the love that they had as brothers, like, I don't even think blood brothers will have that kind of love, And we need to think about those things. And I'm bringing this as an example because this is a Christian, I'm a believer, this is a Christian podcast as well, that when we talk about the things of the kingdoms and when we talk about friendship in the kingdom, it's not always about family.
No.
And my family is everything, but I've come to the realization that when it comes to the things of God, it's not always family, And that verse is so real, that a real friend sticks closer than. If it's closer than, it means that the bar is higher than where your brother is or your sister is. So we need to understand that there are friendship that will come closer than a brother, and there are friendship that will come closer than family. If we are able to understand that, that, how do you say it? That concept. I mean, we'll take friendship that are ordained by God a bit more serious,
right? And
we'll work even harder towards this friendship,
right?
Because there are people, they come into your life. Listen, they had to come for that blessing to come. They had to come for that destiny to be fulfilled.
Right.
They had to come for that purpose, to be unfolded. Right. So, friendship. It's honest. I'm learning a lot, and even today. Like, even in my 30s, I mean, that point where I was like, I don't want any more friends. I don't want friends. And I've realized something. I don't have friends.
Yep. Don't have friends.
I don't have, like, people are like, oh, you know everybody. Yes, but I'm not somebody that can pick up a phone and tell you my life.
Yeah.
I don't have that, but I have one or two friends that, okay, I can call and I can pour my out. But so we need to also know the difference between a friend and somebody that you talk to, joke with, and then hang up the phone. There's friends and acquaintances are different.
Completely different.
So I feel that we need to redefine the word friendship. Yeah. But, because everybody, he's my friend. Oh, she's my friend. Oh, but how? On what level? Or like, what's the level of your friendship? Because if she's not because for me now, if I say you are my friend, it means that there's a level. Like there's a bar. I can't call you my friend if there's no a bar. But it's like now everybody is like, we're all friends. No. I know you. Oh, okay. She's a sister in the field. I'd rather use that word.
Right.
Like, she's a sister in the field. She's a brother in the field. But to call you my friend, now at that stage, this stage of my life.
Yeah. There is a big difference, because someone can say that they're your friend, but they are saying they're your friend based on they know you from your past.
Exactly.
But when you have transitioned and you are at this stage of where you've matured, where you've seen more things in life, to put the title that's your friend, it actually flips around and becomes acquaintance, because you don't know me like that to call me your friend. We know of each other, but you know of me, of my past. A lot has changed, and you cannot stamp that title on what we have because of my past. Because as much as people's past, some good, some bad, that is not where you are. That is not who you are. You have developed from that. So to want to be my friend now, we're going to have to start the whole process again. Because if we were even to sit down now and have a conversation, your mouth would be hung open, because you'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. So really and truly, like how you said, it has to be redefined. Friendship has to be redefined.
And, as we said that friendship has to be redefined. I believe that if you have that friend that you've worked with for so many years, use the NOT acronym for that friend. Honestly, do I know that person? Have I overcome things with that person, or are we overcoming things? Are we navigating through life together? Are we transformed through our situation, our challenges as friends? Are we succeeding like together? Is there some kind of success story between us? And for me now, this is going to be my plan. If I have a friend, like the few friends I have, I need to take you through the NOT thing, because I can't. Life is too precious.
It's too precious.
Like, and we only have one life, where you have to make sure that you fulfill everything God has ordained. So that one life, it has to be preserved. Now, if it has to be preserved, it has to be preserved with the right people walking out. So I can't. I can't joke. I can't joke. So I need to check. Okay, do I know that person? Like, are we on that level when it comes to, the things of life? I need to check. And there's nothing wrong in choosing your friends. You have to choose your friends.
You have to choose wisely.
No. You have to choose. It's not by force. It's not by force to be friend with somebody, but there must be an international. The French.
Hebrew.
Like, intentional. It has to be intentional. So it's very interesting, because I wanted us to have that conversation today, because like, people have too many friends now, and you can't see.
You won't even call it a friend. You have a crowd. Your crowd is too much. It's too big. It's not a friendship. That's not friends.
It's crowd.
That's a crowd. That's followers.
Oh wow!
Like how you have social, that you want the likes, so you want the people around you. It's time to deactivate. You have to deactivate. If you're gonna hurt feelings, you're gonna hurt feelings. But then why did the person get offended? Because they are no longer gonna know what time you wake up, when you brush your teeth, when you eat, when you do your hair, when you do get ready with me. Oh, what's the thing called? Outfit of the day. The hashtag OOTD. Like there is so many unnecessary bags you're carrying with you, and not that you're gonna see the person as a bag, but you need to you reduce the number of your followers. Get the likes the right way.
You're right. And also, as you say that, like, we can, for me, and I believe that for me, it's working for me, but I need to have friends where we have mature conversations.
100%.
it can't always be like, oh, we meet, we laugh. No, like, let's sit down, let's talk.
Yep.
Let's, pour out. Because you can't tell me you're friend with me and there's so many layers that I can't unravel.
Yep.
Like, and I've seen people like that. Oh, me, I keep myself to myself. But they really friend with somebody, but that person doesn't know any.
You. Yeah.
It can't work. I'm not saying that tell them your whole life, but I'm saying that there must be some layers that they
should be able to tell them.
Yeah, to tell. Like, so I'm like,
because as friends, you also have to have that discernment about your friend.
Yeah.
If you are friends that you can even call each other sisters, there is that link spiritually that you should be able to know that walking with that person, something is in them, and you can even feel that it's pressing that they want to share with you. But then you are just walking, going out, or just having normal conversation. But it's like every time you ask that person, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. You have to look beyond when they say, yeah, I'm fine, and see that, no, Lord, my sister, there's something going on. Show me what it is. If she's not ready to tell me, at least show me what it is so that I can start the conversation and open up and pull down that layer for her so that she can open up, or he can open up to me as a brother. Because you can't walk with someone and not even know when they are going through that trying time. Because you have friends that, like how Linda was saying, that, me, I keep myself to myself. Or you have that friend that they always want to turn the light away from them just so that you don't ask them what is going on. They always want to be the one to lift you up. But then it has to balance. You have to be there for each other. Yeah. It shouldn't be that they're always there for you. And then when you look back, oh, she's always there for me. But then you also have to reflect and say, when have I been there for him or her?
Right.
And if you see that you haven't, you have to have that reflection conversation. Yeah. You have to.
Definitely.
You have to.
So it's a balanced journey. It can't be, I'm always receiving and you are not getting. Like, it's not healthy. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good conversation. 2 more years. 15 and 15 and more.
I have to get her flowers because clearly it's not just husband or wife, brother, sister, relationship, friendship.
We need to celebrate.
We have to celebrate.
Because
make those moments.
Because, there's some friend that died, that didn't make it. Yeah. That are not, they're going through a lot of things. Yes. But we still hear, like, sometimes when you think about the things of the past, we just laugh about it.
You have to laugh.
Those days, we're not laughing about it, boy.
No, but when you get them reminders on Facebook and stuff like that, like 10 years ago.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, the pictures. No.
Oh, gosh.
What did you used to call it? Throwback what? Throwback Wednesday?
Yeah, Throwback Thursday, Throwback Tuesday.
The hashtags are too much. Listen.
I feel that now we're getting old because...
Me? Life is beginning for me. I don't know about her. Life is beginning for me. So, guys, as much as I don't remember, when you hit 30, you don't remember what age you are. Yeah. Life is beginning for me.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. And we look young. I mean... What? Listen, we look good. Who will tell you that we are in our mid-30s? Nobody will tell, like...
You can't tell me nothing. No. Yeah.
But yeah, Nana, thank you. It was a good conversation.
Having me.
It was a good conversation.
Thank you for having me.
And yes, guys, so we discussed today friendship, the essence of friendship. And I believe that you were blessed and you learned 1 or 2 things about, what we said. And yeah, keep following the Nuts on Instagram and all other platforms. Send us a DM, send us a message, an email if you have any question, if there's any topics, that you like some, highlight on and everything. And yeah, we'll be there for you. See you when? Hey. Next time. Bye.
See you guys.